Okay, class. This is fourth online lecture, which is second order linear differential equation with variable coefficients. आज मतलब आज हम जो क्वेश्चंस सॉल्व करेंगे दिस दैट इज सेकंड ऑर्डर लीनियर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन विद वेरिएबल कोफिशिएंट्स. कोफिशिएंट्स क्या है हमारे पास? ओके, वेरिएबल कोफिशिएंट्स. अब हम देखते हैं वेरिएबल कोफिशिएंट्स. अगर आपको याद हो जो हमने सेकंड लेक्चर और थर्ड लेक्चर में पढ़ा था, दे वर कांस्टेंट कोफिशिएंट्स. वी सॉल्व दोज इक्वेशंस विच वर हैविंग द कांस्टेंट कोफिशिएंट्स. अभी हमारे पास क्या है? हमारे पास वेरिएबल कोफिशिएंट्स हैं. विच कोफिशिएंट्स? दिस फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव कोफिशिएंट p dy by dx is coefficient is p and y coefficient is q. These coefficients are variable. Yes, here can also be a coefficient which we will have to remove. So this p, q and the right hand side, these are function of x. अब क्या है कि हमारे पास सेकेंड ऑर्डर लीनियर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन है विद वेरिएबल कोफिशिएंट्स है. हम देख चुके हैं कि कौन से कोफिशिएंट्स हैं जिनको हम वेरिएबल कह रहे हैं. y का कोफिशिएंट और dy बाई डी एक्स का कोफिशिएंट. और तीसरा फंक्शन है जो x का ही है एंड दैट इज़ द फंक्शन विच इज़ ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड ऑफ द इक्वेशन. So how we will solve this equation? The first method, there are many method, there are 2 3 or 4, I think 4 methods to solve these kind of equation. So what is we will discuss 3 methods. The first method is one integral known method. This is the method name by which we will solve these kind of equations. So the method is one integral known method. इस मेथड में हम क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व कैसे करेंगे? इस मेथड को यूज़ करते हुए हम इस टाइप की इक्वेशंस को सॉल्व कैसे करेंगे? देयर आर सम वर्किंग रूल्स फॉर दिस मेथड बाय अप्लाइंग आफ्टर विच वी विल अप्लाई द रूल्स of this method and when we will solve second order linear differential equation with variable coefficients. Okay, so what we will do in this method, or you can say what are the working rules for this method, how we will work, or how we will apply the steps to find to solve the second order linear differential equation. So the first step is the first step for this method. If we are using applying this method, then we will use these steps. So for the first step is find p, q and r. We will find p, q and r. And the second step is investigate if 1 plus p plus q is equal to 0. This is what we are investigating, these three conditions. We are checking or we are investigating whether this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0 or this equal to 0. If this method can solve the question, then one of them must have to meet. So if this condition meet, then u is equal to e raised to power x. If 1 minus p plus q is equal to 0, then u is equal to e raised to power minus x. If p plus qx is equal to 0, this qx q into x multiply हो रहे हैं, is equal to 0, then u is equal to x. What is this u and where we will use this one? We will see later where we are using this. Actually this is using this has been used in the complete solution. In finding the complete solution, we need to find u from this step. So this u is known integral. This is known integral. This function is known integral. This u is known integral. So how we will come to know that which condition is meeting? Do we have to check all these three conditions in every question? No. If you people will practice the questions, then you will have idea which equation can satisfy. So yes, you will have to check first that whether this condition is meeting or not. If this is not meeting, come towards this condition. If this is not meeting, then this must be meeting. If this method if you were asked to solve the question by this method. So in first step we are finding p, q and r. How we will find p, q and r? You know, we have the standard equation d2y by dx square plus p dy by dx plus qy is equal to r. This is the standard form, standard equation. And we will have the question which we have to solve, which we have been asked to solve. What kind of that question will be? That will be second order linear differential equation with variable coefficient. So we will compare our given question with the standard equation. So by comparing the coefficient of dy by dx, we will have p. By comparing the coefficient of y, we will have q, and the right hand side, whatever it will be, this will be r. So we will find p, q and r by comparing the given question with the standard equation to get p, q and r. Then we will have second step, we will will check the condition which is meeting. So respectively we will have the known integral function, is equal to e raised to power x, u is equal to e raised to power minus x, and u is equal to x. So the third step is we will have the complete solution. What will be the complete solution? Consider the complete solution as y is equal to uv. You know why is the complete solution? We have calculate this in the last step, which is known integral, but we don't have v here. So we need to find v now. What we will do, we have y is equal to uv. We will find dy by dx, d2y by dx from this equation. And you know, we have u but we don't have v, so our dy by dx and d2y by dx square will be in terms of v. We will find these terms and put in the first equation. What we are doing, we have this is y in terms of v. We will have dy by dx and d2y by dx square from this equation, and we will put these three terms in equation number 1 in terms of v, from which we will calculate v, and then put it in equation 2. इक्वेशन 2, जब हम v की टर्म में जो भी हमारे पास इक्वेशन आएगी उसको यहाँ पे पुट कर देंगे, we will have v. Now what is the last step? Solve the differential equation for v and find the complete solution. So जब v की टर्म में हमारे पास इक्वेशन नंबर 1 आ जाएगी, हम उसको v के लिए सॉल्व करेंगे और उस v को इस जगह पे पुट करेंगे तो हमारे पास complete solution आ जाएगा. Okay class, now move towards the first question of this method. We are solving. Okay, how question would be asked? आपसे क्या दिया जाएगा? Solve the following differential equation, and method wouldn't be mentioned. और आपसे कैसे पूछा जा सकता है कि सॉल्व द फॉलोइंग डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन बाय नॉन इंटेग्रल मेथड और बाय दैट मेथड और बाय दैट मेथड. या तो आपको मेथड बता के मेंशन करके पूछा जाएगा, या आपसे सिर्फ इक्वेशन दे दी जाएगी और कहा जाएगा कि इसको सॉल्व करें, और आपकी चॉइस होगी आप इस पर कौन सा मेथड लगा सकते हैं. ठीक है. सो द गिवन क्वेश्चन इज x d2y by dx square minus 2x minus 1 into dy by dx plus x minus 1 into y is equal to 0. This is the differential equation we have been asked. First step was for one integral known method. The first step was we have to find p, q and r, and we know how to find p, q and r by comparing the given question, by comparing the coefficients of dy by dx and y with the standard equation. But we will have p, q and r. R is the right hand side, which is 0 here. So okay, see this here, d2y by dx square's coefficient is x, while in our standard form there is no coefficient of this second order derivative. So we will have to remove this x from here. So what we will do, we will divide the whole equation by x. When we will divide the whole equation by x, here it will be 1 d2y by dx square minus 2x minus 1 divided by x dy by dx plus x minus 1 divided by x into y is equal to 0. So by comparing the coefficients, what we have p, q and r. Now move towards the second step. When we will find the coefficients p, q and r, we will move towards the second step, which is investigate. What we are investigating, actually we are finding the known integral u function, because we need it in the complete solution, which is y is equal to uv. So that you to find that u, we have to investigate which u we will use. So what we will check, we will check the three conditions we studied in the working rules. So what was the first condition? The first condition is 1. The first condition was 1 plus p plus q. So we will start from here. 1 plus p given plus q already given. When we will solve this is equal to 0. So the first condition is meeting, so implies what we will have u is equal to e raised to power x, because 1 plus p plus q is equal to 0. So u is equal to e raised to power x is a known integral. We don't need to move towards second and third condition. Now we will not move towards the second and third condition. Now the complete solution. Consider the complete solution. Y is equal to uv. We have calculated u, which is e raised to power x, but we don't have v. So from the working rules, you must remember to find v. What we will do, we will take first and second derivative of this equation, dy by dx and d2y by dx square, and we will have these terms in term of v. All of these terms will be in terms of v. So put this second derivative, this first derivative, and this y in equation number 1. So putting these three terms in equation number 1, which is x d2y by dx square. So this value is d2y by dx square, which we calculated in the last step, minus 2x minus 1 into e raised to power x dv by dx plus v e raised to power x, this is dy by dx, plus x minus 1 into this is y e raised to power x v is equal to 0. So taking common e raised to power x, we remain with this. So both of these terms are multiplying and equal to 0, so one of them must have to be 0. We know e raised to power x can never be 0, so this whole function is equal to 0. So this vector is equal to 0 because e raised to power x can never be 0. So this vector is equal to 0. By simplifying or solving the equation, we have left with the x d2v by dx square plus dv by dx is equal to 0. This is second order differential equation. What we are supposing, dv by dx is equal to z, d2v by dx square is equal to dz by dx. If you want to solve this equation, you can, but that will be a little hard. So to make it more simpler, we are substituting this for this equation. So by substituting these terms in this equation, we have x dz by dx plus z is equal to 0. What is this equation? This is first order linear differential equation, and you can apply any method. You have many options here to solve the following equation. First of them is separable. So separating the variables, taking z there, x dz by dx is equal to minus z, dz by z is equal to minus dx by x. By now integrating both terms, we will have log z is equal to minus log x plus log c. Take that log x here, both log terms are adding, so zx is equal to c, z is equal to c by x. We whenever we substitute anything in the question, in solving mathematics question, we have to come back to original variables. What अगर मैंने शुरू यहाँ कहीं पे हमने इससे पहले वाले स्टेप में एक z वेरिएबल को इंट्रोड्यूस कराया था, तो जब हमारे पास सिंप्लीफिकेशन हो जाएंगी, हम उस z को दोबारा ओरिजिनल में ले आएंगे. हमारा z एक्चुअली ओरिजिनली था dv by dx. सो पुट दिस dv by dx over here. What we will have, dv by dx is equal to c by x. Now again separating the variables, we have dv integral is equal to c dx by x. Integral, this c is this one, and this is integral constant, this is c dash this dash has been removed. Kindly put the complement or dash here. This is c dash. So by solving we have v is equal to c log x plus c dash. This is we calculated v, and now we know our complete solution is y is equal to uv. This is the complete solution. We already have calculated u. In which step? In second step we already have calculated e raised to power x. What we were doing from after second step, we were finding v. So we have calculated v. Put this v here. Y is equal to e raised to power x into c log x plus c dash. This is our complete solution of the differential equation which we were asked. And what kind of differential equation that was? That was second order linear differential equation with variable coefficient. So this is the complete solution of the given question. In the students, in this question the right hand side was 0, means capital R in given question was 0. So now we will solve another question in which R will not be 0. Let's move towards the second question. Okay class, this is the second question. Okay, one of the major difference in solving question number 2 and the solving the question number 1 we solved is this r. In that question that this r was 0, but here this is function of x cube e raised to power x. Okay class, this is second derivative, highest derivative is second. So this is second order linear differential equation with variable coefficient, because dy by dx coefficient is this one and y coefficient is this one. This is p, this is q, and we will remove this x square by dividing the whole equation by x square, because in the standard form we don't have any coefficient with second order derivative. So this is the question. Okay class, एक बात ये कि क्वेश्चन में आपसे क्वेश्चन आपको डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन डेफिनेटली दी जाएगी टू सॉल्व, लेकिन उसमें क्या है कि आपको सेकेंड ऑर्डर लीनियर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन विद वेरिएबल कोफिशिएंट्स जो है वो आपको दे दी जाएगी और आपको कह दिया जाएगा सॉल्व, यू नो हाउ टू सॉल्व. बट ऐसा भी हो सकता है, मैंने पहले भी बताया कि हम 3 मेथड से इन क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करेंगे. तो आपको क्या करना है, इन 3 मेथड से जब हम सॉल्व करेंगे, ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि मैं लिखूँ सॉल्व द फॉलोइंग डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन बाय वन इंटीग्रल नोन मेथड और बाय दैट मेथड और बाय दैट मेथड. मतलब कि मेथड को मेंशन भी किया जा सकता है कि आप इस मेथड से क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करें, और विदाउट मेंशनिंग एनी मेथड यू कैन बी आस्क्ड दैट सॉल्व द फॉलोइंग डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन. ओके, क्लियर हो गया? Okay, now let's move towards the solution of the question. We know first step is by comparing the given equation with the standard equation, we can have p and q and r. So just simplifying the equation, because we don't have any coefficient in the standard equation with the second derivative. So to remove this x square, what we will do, we will divide the whole equation by x square. So dividing the whole equation by x square, we have the resultant equation as d2y by dx square minus 1 plus 2 by x into dy by dx plus 1 over x plus 2 by x square into y is equal to x e raised to power x. Here it was x cube. When we divided the equation both sides by x square, this is x e raised to power ex. So this is the equation. By comparing it with the standard equation, we will have p is equal to minus 1 plus 2 by x, q is equal to 1 by x plus 2 by x square, and r is equal to x e raised to power x. ओके, जस्ट मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया था कि हमें पता कैसे चलेगा कि हम ये वाली कंडीशन चेक करेंगे, ये वाली या ये वाली कंडीशन, क्या हम तीनों कंडीशंस चेक करेंगे. एंड आई आंसर्ड, अगर आप लोग प्रैक्टिस कर लेंगे तो आप लोगों को आइडिया हो जाएगा कि नहीं, इसमें ये वाली इक्वेशन ये कंडीशन नहीं मीट करेगी. तो अगर आप इसको डायरेक्ट देखें तो 1 प्लस पी प्लस क्यू 0 हो ही नहीं रहा, या 1 माइनस पी प्लस क्यू भी ज़ीरो नहीं हो रहा, इसको देखने से पता चल जाता है। और ठीक है, तो इसमें क्या है, हम सबसे पहले कंडीशन नंबर 3 ही चेक कर लेंगे। सो पी, दिस इज़ पी प्लस क्यू इंटू एक्स, एक्स इंटू क्यू, जब इसको सॉल्व करते हैं तो दिस इज इक्वल टू ज़ीरो। सो सॉरी, ओके, हमने कंडीशन चेक की तो हमारे पास क्या है, थर्ड कंडीशन मीट करती है, p प्लस क्यू एक्स इज इक्वल टू ज़ीरो। सो हमें क्या मिलेगा, u इज इक्वल टू एक्स, क्योंकि हमने वर्किंग रूल्स में डिफ़ाइन किया था कि अगर आपके पास कंडीशन थर्ड मीट करती है तो हमारे पास जो u है क्या, एक्चुअली दिस इज़ नॉन इंटेग्रल, सो दिस विल बी x। अब हमें क्या करना है, वी नो जब व्हेन वी हैव कैलकुलेटेड u एज वेल, सो देन वी कैन find the complete solution as y is equal to uv, and u here is x as calculated just before, y is equal to x into v. Again, what we will do to find the v, we don't have v, we will take differential of the equation, first derivative and second derivative. Y is equal to uxv, dy by dx is equal to this one, and d2y by dx square is equal to this one. All three terms will be in all these three equations will be in terms of v. So put these three terms in equation number 1 to and simplify it for v. So x square d2y by dx square minus x square plus 2x into dy by dx plus x plus 2 into y, which is xv is equal to x cube e raised to power x. So taking x common and then simplify the equation, we know how to simplify. We always simplified many questions till today. So simplify the equation, we will be left with x square d to v by dx square minus x square dv by dx is equal to x square e raised to power x, taking again x square common and cancel each other. So we have d to v by dx square minus dv by dx is equal to e raised to power x. Now this becomes second order linear differential equation with constant coefficients. अगर आप लोगों को याद हो, जो हमने पिछले 2 लेक्चर्स में किया है उनमें इसी तरह की इक्वेशन होती थी। सेकंड ऑर्डर इक्वेशन है ये हमारे पास, हाईएस्ट डेरिवेटिव सेकंड है इन टर्म्स ऑफ v, ठीक है, लेकिन इसमें क्या है, हमारे पास कोफिशिएंट्स भी कांस्टेंट्स हैं। सो दिस इज़ द सेकंड ऑर्डर लीनियर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन विद कांस्टेंट कोफिशिएंट्स। और हमें पता है, हम पहले से ही क्वेश्चंस कर चुके हैं कि अगर हमारे पास कांस्टेंट कोफिशिएंट्स के साथ लिए सेकेंड ऑर्डर लीनियर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन हो तो हम कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं। सबसे पहले हम उसका ऑक्सिलरी इक्वेशन बनाते हैं, ठीक है, ऑक्सिलरी इक्वेशन बना के रूट्स निकालते हैं, सी एफ निकालते हैं और फिर पी आई निकालते हैं और सोल्यूशन आ जाता है। सो what is the auxiliary equation for this? This is d square minus d, as we know d over dx is equal to capital D. So m square minus m is equal to 0, m into m minus 1 is equal to 0. हमारे पास रूट्स आते हैं 0 and 1 and we know these are real and distinct root. So our CF or YC, this is also called as YC. Sorry, here it is VC because we have equation in terms of V. So this is equal to C1 e raised to power 0x because the root is 0 plus C2 into e raised to power 1x as the other root is 1, which is equal to C1 plus C2 e raised to power x. This is VC or CF which we calculated. Now move towards the second step to find PI. So Pi is equal to 1 over fd into e raised to power ax. Here a is equal to 1 because we have e raised to power x. This this term, okay, this term, this is e raised to power 1x or e raised to power x. So this is equal to 1 over f of a into e raised to power ax if f of a is not equal to 0, because if this will be 0, this will be undefined. So what is a here? This is 1. If we will put 1 here, 1 square minus 1 is equal to 0, which is not possible. So what we will do, we will take differential of this derivative of this differential part and multiply x here. So pi is equal to x e raised to power x into by 2d minus 1. Now again put d as 1. So x e raised to power x 2 into 1 minus 1 is equal to 1. Pi is equal to x e raised to power x. So we have calculated CF already, and then now we have calculated PI, so put in the equation V is equal to CF plus PI. So CF was C1 plus C2 e raised to power x. Now PI is equal to x e raised to power x. Hence the complete solution of given differential equation is y is equal to uv. U we have calculated in the second step, which was x. Now we are done with v, put it here. So this is the complete solution. ओके क्लास, अभी क्या है कि आपने देखा होगा हमने पहला सवाल किसी और तरह से किया, दूसरा सवाल किसी और, ठीक है। तो हमने दोनों क्वेश्चंस में क्या है, एक ही मेथड यूज़ किया, वन इंटेग्रल नोन मेथड। लेकिन उसके बाद भी जब हम वी के लिए सॉल्व करते हैं तो उसको हम कभी वो लीनियर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन बन जाती है, और जिसको हम सेपरेबल तरीके से सेपरेबल इक्वेशन से सॉल्व किया हमने पहले क्वेश्चन में। अभी हमने जब देखा तो हमारे पास वी के लिए जो इक्वेशन थी वो सेकेंड ऑर्डर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन बन गई थी विद कांस्टेंट कोफिशिएंट्स, जो हमें लास्ट लेक्चर से हम सीख चुके हैं कि कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे। तो क्या है कि दोनों क्वेश्चंस आपको पता है सॉल्व करने से पता चला है कि दोनों क्वेश्चंस में आपको पिछली सारी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशंस की प्रैक्टिस होनी चाहिए, कि आप उसको देखें तो आपको पता चल जाए कौन सी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन है और इसको हम कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे। ओके क्लास, दिस वाज आवर फोर्थ लेक्चर इन विच वी स्टडीड वन इंटेग्रल नोन मेथड। और आप लोग इससे रेलिवेंट प्रॉब्लम्स एक्सरसाइज से लाजमी करें, और नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में इंशाल्लाह हम दूसरा मेथड पढ़ेंगे। थैंक यू क्लास, अल्लाह हाफिज़।